All right, recording in progress. Face ass.
What's going on, my freaks and geeks? Welcome to the Square Roundtable podcast. It's been a little minute, man. We've been away for a while. We come around again, guys, putting out some good podcasts for 2022. This ain't going to be a long one tonight, y'all. We just want to get some things off of our chest. There's been a lot of problems going on, man, with DC. They doing a couple of things that we don't really appreciate too much. So we want to break it down and talk about a couple of things. And I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, y'all. What's going on, man? What's going on with this Batman movie?
I love Batman. I'm one of the biggest Batman fans. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But this is like what, the 20th Batman movie?
It's the 20th one, man. I can't do it,
man.
And then on top of that, y'all delivering something that y'all told us it was gonna be something else. First you told us it was gonna be a straight up detective movie.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like that anymore. Second, y'all told us it was gonna be rated R. It's definitely not that anymore. And third, I don't know.
Thirdly, y'all are saying like this movie is like a horror movie, but it's not though. So
no.
like, what?
Oh yeah.
No, Josh was
it is
saying,
not
how did they put it?
It's gonna what they say? It said it's gonna push the boundaries of
of a horror.
PG-13.
Yeah.
It's kind of a horror movie,
Boundaries.
right?
Yeah.
Here's my problem with it, guys. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't care. Like I like PG-13 movies just like the next guy. I think it's fine. But my thing is like DC more often than not. Now, you know, I'm gonna definitely, before I get started, I'm gonna praise what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? My boy James Gunn, we all love him. You know what he's doing over there with Peacemaker and Suicide Squad. I love it because I haven't even really seen the show yet, but I've watched some clips on YouTube, and even off of the clips, I'll be dying. Like, it's great. I love Vigilante, by the way, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But my problem is, don't try to have your cake and eat it too. Don't market a movie to the 30-year-olds, but then make a movie that's gonna sell toys to the 15-year-olds and the 13. You know what I'm saying? It's like my thing, like Marcus said it perfectly. You said the movie was gonna be a detective movie. Like, now we just talked about this earlier, Marcus. Like, I feel like I'm in a different universe. Like, I was talking to Joshua about it this morning. Cause bro, I swear, when the movie first dropped, when the trailer first dropped, didn't they say that this was gonna be like one of the most violent, crazy Batman?
They even show him like beat the shit out of
beat the crap out
That's
of
what Joshua said.
Yeah.
And now he's doing reserve moves and he's not hurting anybody. And they're building up this whole romance with him and Catwoman for the
right.
Bro,
I'm like,
but
what is this?
This is supposed to be like, apparently it's supposed to be like year one Batman. So like, before he like really, right?
That's another thing they're talking about. Oh, it's not an origin story. What do you mean? It's literally an origin story.
It's literally an origin story.
No, they said we don't need to revisit like the death of his family. I'm like, bro, that is the entire stake of the character. If you do not do it, like, where is his motivation? It's like, for instance, like Peter, with great power comes great responsibility, which, mind you, I did not like how that shit happened in the fucking new movie. But we're not talking about that shit. We're talking DC.
That's for another podcast.
Yeah.
That's for a whole nother podcast. But yeah, I feel what y'all saying, man. It's just, I just don't like to be played with. My thing is just, I don't like the bait and switch, because the whole time, and they did the same thing for Venom. The same thing. The whole time they were just like, this movie's going to be crazy. This movie's going to be a horror film. It's going to be the scariest DC movie you've ever seen. Then a month before it comes out, it's PG-13.
PG-13.
It's like, what?
Don't talk about fucking Venom. That movie is such a piece of crap. I'm going to try to censor myself a little bit. I went to go see it in theater, and I was like, man, that ain't Carnage. What the fuck is that?
Then on top of all that, you want to release an almost 3-hour movie and advertise that to us with what you got. And this is my thing. The elements of the film is basically the Riddler is the Zodiac killer.
Mm-hmm.
Batman and Jim Gordon and the Gotham PD are the guys that worked in the office who were trying to find the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
And then you throw in Catwoman in there and Penguin to toss it up or give it more villains or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Catwoman's the love story. And then obviously Alfred has a part in this because he's talking about in the trailer, you lied to me, Alfred. So now he's a part of this whole puzzle. And I'm so upset because I really wanted this. I'm not even gonna say I want it because it still could work.
Yes.
It still could be a pretty decent movie. I'm not even gonna say good. I think it's gonna be a decent movie now. Because of the stuff that's occurred over time, I think it'll be decent. I don't think it's gonna be up there with the best Batman movies, but I think it'll be a decent movie.
I think it'll hit like mid-level, you know?
Yeah, it'll be what it is. Now, if they do dive more into the detective part of Batman's mythos, then I'll definitely tip my hat to them. Because nobody's really done that before. They just like touch on it a little bit. But this is my thing, like guys, it's a character who, for one, DC, they rely on him too much. And they put all of their eggs in the basket with Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's Superman. And it's now, we can't really say that about Superman because they wouldn't even give him another movie. They literally made the next Superman movie with Batman in it. It's okay, we gotta throw Batman in there. It's like every 10 years we gonna get a Batman movie.
Can we talk
and it's
about
always gonna be like, oh, it's not an origin story, but we're gonna start him off here when he's young Batman, and so we can make 2-3 movies after that about him.
Before I get a little tangent, can we talk about the fact of the matter that the new Flash movie has a whole other different Batman that ain't gonna be recast?
And that's confusing too, because now they're saying Batgirl is a part of it. Is Michael Keaton is gonna be in Batgirl, and Barbara Gordon is now what? Latino and African American.
Yeah, Latino and African American.
And then that's going to confuse people because in the Robert Pattinson Batman, James Gordon is black, so people are going to be like, "Oh, is that?" DC is really confusing people with what they're doing because it's like they're releasing all these movies at one time, and none of them connect, but they're supposed to connect in some kind of way.
And guess what they're gonna say? Multiverse.
Of course.
That's
they're really trying to compete with Marvel at this time. And even though Marvel's had hiccups, at least they know a formula and they go by it. DC is like all over the place. It's okay, let's try this.
It's crazy.
Let's try this. Oh, Marvel's doing this. Let's do that. Their Flashpoint movie is basically Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness.
Yeah.
That's their answer to that. Because I was reading something and it said something about Ezra Miller had spoiled something, or he was talking to Ben Affleck, and it was saying like, "Oh yeah, does the Flash erase his origin story, or does he erase his existence?" What literally just happened in Spider-Man: No Way Home?
Right.
What happened?
Yeah.
I said, bro, if they do this, I'm like, bro, can y'all? I don't know. Bro.
Here's the thing: the new Flashpoint movie is going to literally be Here's what I think DC's gonna do. They're gonna use it as a retcon. They're gonna just start cutting everything out. Because here's why I think that's so. Because they're gonna get rid of Henry Cavill's whole thing, and they're gonna bring in the new Supergirl, whatever her thing is, and that's gonna be her thing. And then they're gonna bring in all these like other people that nobody fucking wants to be a part of this cast of characters of our new Justice League. That they're not gonna explain them all the way through. They're just gonna hope you guys read the books, which most people that watch movies don't read the books. So.
They don't.
So they're gonna be confused and mess.
And this is my thing. Like with DC, take a chance. Like I give Marvel that all the time. They will take chances on characters who are not known, who are not as popular, but they will turn them into household. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy. Look at what they did with that. Mm-hmm. That's one of them like most loved movie franchises right there.
Yep.
DC, why can't you go give us an Icon movie? We all know.
No, I don't want that. I don't.
No, we don't want it. But you got Icon, you got Nightwing. Still has yet to get a movie, but you want to give Batgirl one before you give Nightwing one.
which is some disservice and disrespect, by the way.
It's what the only on-screen Robin we had was what when we was like kids.
Yeah,
and y'all didn't even do that right.
Nope.
It's bro.
I'll say I think DC took the biggest chance that DC took in, let's say, I think last year was hiring James Gunn to do a Suicide Squad movie,
And that's it.
and that's literally and he killed it, like to the point to where there ain't many movies that DC has that I would say that compared to that movie. And that's sad because they had Wonder Woman, they had Aquaman, they had all these chances to make like really good standout movies that would compete with Marvel, but they want to rush everything. They want to get to the money, they want to get to the multiverse, they want to like compete, but their universe is literally almost non-existent because it doesn't make sense. Because everybody's got their hands in the pie and they're doing their own thing. They're not talking to each other probably. I don't know if it's for sure, but they're not. And it's sad. Because I know there's gonna be a static movie, or they're talking about static movie. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see that.
I know what they finna do.
They gonna fuck that shit.
They gonna Fresh Prince reboot the shit out of it. They gonna make it a dang Bel Air Static Shock movie.
Oof.
But no, and they gonna get James Smith to be the.
Did I push the button, Chad?
They gonna get James Smith to do it though. Like he's gonna be static.
All I'm saying is I can tell y'all what the static movie is gonna be, but I don't want us to get banned off of YouTube and nothing for certain words that we use about certain movements that's going on, you know, and what they're gonna use.
I'll put it like this: if you read the new static issues, that's what we're talking about.
It's gonna be real political. I'll just say it like that.
No, it's gonna be very political for sure.
Which, if you know anything about the creator, that's not what he fucking wanted. But here we are. People don't understand the creator. They don't really care. They just want to brand, make some kind of political statement or whatever, and not care about the actual character himself. Like that's what that's what these characters become now. They become brands and talking pieces for whatever people.
Or just cash cows. Like I was talking to I was actually talking to Stedman the other day, Marcus. We were talking about
shout out to Stedman. We're gonna get you on the podcast, dog.
Yeah, gotta get my boy Stedman on there. And he was making some good points, but we were just talking about DC stuff. And it had me thinking, I was just like, man, they need to really stop, because we were just talking about why don't they make this? Why don't they make that? It's because Batman is literally their cash cow. And let's not even talk about the fact that, okay, fine, if you want to make a Batman movie, go ahead, that's cool. But my thing is, there's so many villains. So many great villains in the Batman universe that don't get any spotlight.
Yesterday too, they was talking about villains that's never shown any love, and you already know who it is. It's the ventriloquist.
Yep, exactly. Scarface.
Yep.
And then you got Mad Hatter. Demetrius was saying you got Calendar Man.
Yes,
he
could have definitely been in his first movie.
Put Man Bat. If you want to do a horror movie, that is how you do one. Put Man Bat.
You do Man Bat.
Man Bat in there. Hey, I'm still saying we got to make that freaking horror Batman movie. Me and you, freaking Marcus, we got to make it.
Hey man, look. Hey, I got one foot in the door, even though it's with the mouse. But honestly, like, and see, this is my thing. If you're gonna do a Batman movie at this point, we've seen enough versions of him starting out in his career. Honestly, this would have been my Batman movie. If you're gonna do the whole like Zodiac killer thing or whatever you want to do, I'm gonna introduce Batman. He's gonna have a Robin already. And the reason why he's gonna have a Robin is because you open up the film with the Flying Graysons, and that happening. Because I think the way Robert Pattinson's Batman is, it would be perfect for him to open up with that scene. Because the way he going through his whole thing, and this could even be like his second or third year being Batman, so he's still like battling those demons or whatever. You open up with that, establish your Robin, and then look, I don't know why I want him to play Two-Face so bad, but have my boy Zac Efron play Harvey Dent.
He'd make a great Harvey Dent, yeah.
Because what I see him do is old boy when he's playing that dude who's a murderer. I said, damn, I didn't know Zac Efron could act like that.
Oh, you talking about
was it Ted Bundy? There's other ways you could do it, because even though Two-Face has been done before, he really hasn't been done the way he is in the comics.
Yeah.
You can use him. You got, like you said, you got Calendar Man.
You got Clayface. When am I going to see a Clayface movie? That'd be so perfect.
Here's the thing. They understand that Batman, the people that they're on the internet try to sell these tickets to, only know pretty much the most popular things. They know Batman, they know Joker. We're gonna sell that, and they're gonna sell it as many times as they need to because that's gonna get people in there. Because that's all people know. All people who don't read books know. They know.
And
Batman.
y'all know the Joker is gonna be at the end of the movie, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so do you want?
They gonna pull the Batman Begins like Christopher.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Because we can't do anything without the Joker, guys. It's just weird, man. And you know what I really think, though? What I would love to happen in a perfect world, because that's another thing I saw from what Stedman was putting on Instagram. They trying to do this Flashpoint stuff anyway and mix everything around. They need to go ahead and give my boy Marlon a chance to be Robin. That chance that he never got. They need to let him be Robin.
Like how they bringing back Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon don't need to be Robin. He need to be Nightwing.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Yes. See,
that will piss so many people off. That will piss so many people off.
Yeah,
the thing is, where they not gonna do it. That would be so perfect because since you told me that he was like supposedly Robin, I was just like, what? Like I wanted to see that ever since, and I'm just
he's still getting paid for that because they had already paid him.
Right.
He signed the deal and everything because I think he was supposed to do. I think it's supposed to be 2 more movies that Tim Burton was supposed to do, and it was because in Batman Returns, Marlon was going to be in that, but they cut him out of the movie. Like they had concept art and everything for him.
That's crazy.
They cut him out the movie. Then when Tim Burton dropped out of the 3rd project and they gave it to Schumacher, they totally got rid of the whole like Marlon Wayne's version of Robin. And then that's when they went with Chris O'Donnell. And it's crazy because it would be so dope to see him come in as Nightwing because you can already have that storyline of where he got pissed off with Batman and went on to do his own thing. And I think Marlon would show that really good because people sleep on Marlon, but Marlon can really act.
He's a good, bro. If you ever seen the movie, it's a super sad movie. But if you ever seen Requiem for a Dream, you'll see how good he can act in the series.
He really can act, man.
Yes.
So, and just like you saying stuff like that, why not take a chance on something like that?
Just take a chance, right?
The same thing that's been done 100 times.
You know what I would love to see, but they're never going to do it. Like I would like them to put like Hush into a movie, dude. Like I would love.
That's what I'm saying. Hush could have been in this first Batman.
Hush could be in this one.
Perfectly. Because the whole tagline of this movie is supposed to be about Bruce Wayne and Batman being a part of this. Remember, Hush was like connected to the Wayne.
Yeah, literally connected to them. Yeah.
So he would have been perfect. But no, y'all want to use the Riddler, who's never really had a big connection to the Waynes or Batman like that. And y'all want to make him like the main villain. Don't get me wrong. I think the person who they got to play him is great. And I think he's going to do a great job. But I promise you, if they pull he's related to Bruce Wayne thing in any kind of way, I'm going to walk out of that movie theater, bro.
Get ready, dude. Remember what I always say? I'm throwing the chicken strips, bro. They're going at the screen.
On the chicken strips, the popcorn, everything.
In my humble opinion, here's my thing with the Riddler. Like, I kind of liked it at first, but as I'm watching it, it's like you got the Riddler, but you strip away everything that makes him like who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like
I said, Calendar Man would have been a great villain.
Yeah, I think they should have really switched that out with Calendar Man because I'm just like, it don't make no sense. It's just for me, like, go ahead.
And it's funny that we keep saying Calendar Man because what graphic novel or comic book series they basing it off of, which is The Long Halloween, I think. That's where they based most of the story off. I think Calendar Man was like one of the main villains in that storyline because he was like helping orchestrate. I could be wrong, but I know he was like one of the villains that was like a focal point in the story. Because I think it was Calendar Man, Two-Face, and it was somebody else. But it's like, where is the Riddler? He's never really been on that scale of a villain where he's been like a real threat to Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it's cool that they thought of that to try to make him like threatening, but it's
like Riddle in namesake, dude. It's like you named a Riddler, but there is no aspect of him that's like that. You know what the Riddler is like. The Riddler, he's a character. He's not that serious. He's never been that.
He's never been that serious. No.
Yeah. Like he's always been like he's always had a joking edge or like a kind of a lighthearted edge. You know,
he's just a big nerd. He's like stupid. My thing is, I think that the most, and they could have literally just cut and paste the version that they used for the Gotham series. For this, they were going to do that.
I thought that's what they were going to do. I literally thought that's what they were going to do because even though he killed people, but he still was like the Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was literally, because he wasn't Jim Carrey, he wasn't way too over the top, and he wasn't the Riddler from the 60s era show that was boring, but he's still iconic as the Riddler. It worked for a movie, but what they just did is just, and plus like he has no distinguishable features. He's got this big like
leather mask.
Duct tape. Duct tape.
Yes, that's what it is. A gimp mask. Yes.
Gimp mask.
I called it the duct tape mask because that's all it looks like, the fucking duct tape.
But I'm like, you wear a gimp mask and you got the nerve to put prescription glasses on top of it. Just like, what are you doing,
man?
Bro?
I say you have the nerve to call yourself the Riddler, bro. The Riddler would never wear something like that.
And he got some weird question mark thing. I'm like, come on, and a rain jacket,
his trench coat. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, that trench coat's kind of flat. I want one of them.
It's dope, but it's like, come on, man. Like I'm good, and I swear to you guys, don't hate me, but the more I look at that Batman suit, the more I hate it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's too much padding. Like it has way too much padding on it.
The helmet bothers me now.
The little collar thing, and then the shit on the arm. I bet you guys money he's not going to use that. All them little darts or whatever. I bet you money he's not going to use that in the film. I already know.
You having another ether moment, bro. I feel it coming, bro. I feel it coming.
Y'all just know how I feel about over designing a character. I hate it with a passion.
Even with Catwoman.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was saying even they design with Catwoman, they gave her like the long nails,
and
the little cat suit, and then she's basically the Catwoman from year one, Dmitri.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember that's how she looked in year one.
Mm-hmm. But here's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna really get you on your ether mode right here. Let's talk about them toy lines. Let's talk about them toys.
Oh my god!
And the biggest thing is, and I'll be honest, Dmitri, that's the biggest part that's like making me think this movie isn't going to be any good. Because I'm like, it's never a good sign when you have like millions of toys coming out way before. And I'll be honest, like, that's a whole other conversation. Because I don't know what my boy Todd McFarlane's doing. I don't know what he's doing. Like, it's looking bad. Like, I don't know, bro. Like I just all the Bruce Wayne toys look like trash. That don't even look like Robert Pattinson. I don't know what's going on.
It just, if I was Robert Pattinson, I'll be suing right now.
I would be suing because he looks like straight trash. So I don't know who's finna buy that, but yeah, there's a whole line of those Batman toys, and the movie ain't even dropped. And here's the other thing, Marcus, like you were talking about the movie being like kind of like a detective story sort of thing. I could really believe that if it was just like the cat and mouse game between him and the Riddler. But like you said, now a month away from the movie, now they more so advertising this like love thing.
And the cat.
Yeah,
they literally released a trailer that was called "The Bat and the Cat."
Yes,
I'm like, no.
Yeah. And then the penguin is just somewhere existing
in Gotham, just existing.
Yeah,
and I bet they're gonna drop like 5 more characters in the background.
No, I was just gonna say. See, that's another thing too. I forgot about this. They're trying to have I forget their names, but the Maroney or whatever the crime family is that's supposed to be in the movie.
Oh, I
And-
know what you're talking about.
And they got the dude from the Transformers movies and from Do the Right Thing. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I forget his name, but the guy who worked in the pizza shop and Do the Right. He's playing. Who is he playing? Give me 1 second. I always forget the name.
But no, they got too many fucking. They might mess this up, but they might be good. It might be all right. It might be cool, but
I don't know, man. I'm just like not excited about it. And the other thing, like I said, we can't lay off the Joker, man. Like, so we just got too many of the same thing. Like we got the Flashpoint movie coming out and it's gonna have Batman. We got this coming out that's got Batman in it. And then we got the Joker movie coming out. And I don't even know what Joker 2 is gonna be about. I seriously think they should have just stuck with one movie.
wait. Joker 2?
Yeah,
they already wrote the script. They finished the script for
greenlit it.
Joker 2.
Why? What is he doing? That ended pretty well. Like they don't need to do
It's
anything
going
else
to
with
be
it.
a Batman movie.
It's gonna be a Batman movie.
Yeah.
It is.
It's going to be set 40 years in the future when Bruce Wayne is actually able to be Batman and Joaquin Phoenix is an older, like 60, middle-aged or not middle-aged, 60-year-old man.
Well, I think they greenlit Ryan Gosling as Bruce in that universe already, though.
Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
No.
I'm good.
No, like
He another one I'm tired of. He got the Michael B. Jordan effect, man. I'm tired of seeing him, man. He got the same effect, bro. I'm tired of seeing him, man.
Ain't no lie though. He definitely does. I mean, but I don't know, y'all. I just think even with the nigga universe they got on CW now, where everybody black and shit. Like that's really killing me, bro.
The Blackbird is what I call it. The Blackbird. That's what I call it.
Yes, which would be cool, except for, bruh, they all suck. I hate them. Like it's just like
Let's not talk about the new Joker.
Have y'all actually seen like him act in the show? Have you seen it?
I saw the clip. It's terrible, bro.
It's bad, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my!
Like hell.
It looks like somebody from Dragon Con snuck onto the set and they said action and he just started doing a monologue, bro.
Dude, it's not even okay. Here's an example of how to do that and how not to do it before they fucked it up. So like Gotham, when they had Cameron Monaghan play Jerome and his slow progression into becoming who we thought was going to be the Joker was beautiful. It was so good. It was perfectly done. They didn't run too fast in it. They would just have certain little things that make you say, oh my gosh. And it was great. This dude, whoever this black guy is, like, he's basically like a rich billionaire who kills people just to kill them. And every now and again, he'll say something like, yeah, I'm gonna put a smile on your face or something like that. And then they just straight up said Joker. He's the new Joker, guys. And he dyed his hair purple. He wears a orange blazer now, and apparently he's the Joker. What?
And his origin story is totally crap. It's trash.
Demetrius, tell them what the origin story is,
bro. So isn't it like he gets a run-in with the original Joker and he did hand butter? And he gets shot with his hand butter and that messes him up and he like later becomes the Joker or whatever. But he runs like Wayne Manor or something like that, or Wayne Industry or something like. He somehow gets the keys to Wayne Enterprise. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because apparently the woman that plays Batgirl or Batwoman. Bat Person. So Bat Person is basically him and Bat Person are brother and sister. And in this universe, this is the Crisis on Infinite Earth universe. So basically, Bruce and Joker are both dead. They're both dead. And when Bruce died, she basically gained control over Wayne Industries, and her brother basically run Wayne Industries. I don't even know how that happened.
So basically, like they work. Basically, they work the same job.
Yeah, kind of.
So is Bruce Wayne black in this universe too?
Yeah, he's black.
Jesus.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Hey,
And they don't.
it's weird. It's weird because here's the thing: they work in the same job, but they don't know each other's identity. So it's just like they just sit there.
No, they know. They know.
Oh God! Oh God!
He knows.
That's,
They
that's
know.
even worse.
My thing is, what do you mean, Dmitri? My man literally just changed his hair color.
I wish he wear that whole red wig and like.
Man, yeah, because apparently, like now they got both of them, and then like Lucius Fox's son is just chilling somewhere, and he fights crime every now and again.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see him doing
Watch.
that.
I don't
Yeah.
even know, man. I don't.
I tried to give Batwoman a shot, but like I got like 10 minutes in, and I was like, yeah, I'm not committed to this. I'm sorry.
I did it.
I tried, man. I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt, and I was like,
But see, this is the thing, man. We talk about this all the time.
Mhm.
As African American men that love comic books, and this is the stuff we love to watch.
Mhm.
We don't ask you to make stuff and make it black just because you want to please us.
Right.
We don't care about that because we have an array of black entertainment we could go watch, whether it's superhero, comedy, drama. We have that. All we're asking to do is, if you're going to do it, don't do it because you want it to be the first black this or an all black cast or the first black Joker. Have a great story.
Have a great story.
And have it to make some damn sense. Stop
Yes.
just doing stuff because it's black. That's not what we asking for. Because it's pissing us off because of the mere fact is that we don't ask for this.
no.
It's not the comic book people. It's not the people who actually like this. It's the political part of it.
Yeah,
That's taking over.
They're trying to please all, like you said, Marcus, all the political stuff that's going on. They're trying to quote unquote keep their ear to the streets and pacify the black folks to make sure we all right. Nah, bro. But my thing is, here's the thing that makes me mad about that. Even with that, bro, you still don't listen to us. Cause my thing is like my man over here, Keith Stanfield on Instagram, like, bro, I'll be the Joker. I'll do it.
Said
and ain't nobody said nothing. I'm
multiple times.
Look, and if you're going to do this and you're going to try to represent or give us diverse things, you could literally pull from the shelf of characters that don't fucking get touched or whatever, and put them in the universe.
You have Jon Stewart, who is one of the best Green Lanterns, the most popular Green
I won't
Lantern.
make a movie about
Even
him.
people who are not African American love him.
Yeah.
You have Vixen.
Yep.
Another great character. You have, like we said, you got the milestone characters. You got
Static.
You got Icon,
Rocket, Hardware.
Rocket.
Come on,
bro. Like, you have these heroes, and even to the point now, dang, I just lost my train of thought. I had a hero. They're making in Black Adam, Hawkman is finna be African American because Aldous Hodges is playing him. It's, bro, you have what's John Jones, Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
You identify him as black a lot of times in shows.
A lot of times.
So
He black, basically.
why can't we use him? Like, bro,
what about Terrific? I'm still waiting on
Mr. Terrific.
No, the funny thing is, they brought him Mr. Terrific in the Arrowverse.
And that stupid
Arrow sucked.
Man, he was garbage, man. To the fact that I was like, bro, you are one of these smartest out there. What are you doing?
It would be so dope if they wanted to do these shows the right way. You see how they always have these shows with these scientists and this is what they do and stuff. Give me a universe where Silas Stone is a scientist and him and Mr. Terrific are working in the same lab. Then over here, you got Hardware doing his thing. You got Icon as the mayor of the city. Somewhere Virgil is in high school doing his thing. And then let's just say you could throw in a main character. It doesn't matter who it is, just to sell it. But build this universe and use it with characters that are already African American from the creation. Not characters who were white or Asian or something, and you just changed them to black.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You know, the same goes with if you have a black character and you make them white. They're not gonna ask for that. They want the characters. It's a lot of people who love Static Shock, all races.
Yep.
And they want Static Shock to be Static Shock.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's you got all of this material and all these great stories, and then you want to do the same thing over and over. Marvel, I hate to keep going back to Marvel, but they have a formula and it works.
It works.
Like, it may not be the greatest movie out. Sometimes it may have some plot holes or some loopholes or whatever, but look at how they did with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Do we love all those movies? No.
No.
But does it work? Does the formula work?
Did
they build the character up? Did they put those pieces there? Yes, they did. Just like you use Iron Man with him, even though we didn't agree with it, it worked. You can use hardware or Black Lightning with Static. But I guarantee you when they put out Static, it won't be no hardware. It won't be no Black Lightning. None of them will be anywhere in the movie because they want to try to take him and make it like, oh yeah, he's just going to be his own thing. And we're just going to have him go on his own adventures.
I'm like, bro, like that can work because like in the original show, he kind of did until obviously you got gear. You got gear and everything. It can work, but you have all these, like you're saying, you have all these characters that you can use to really sell a milestone universe. You can sell a milestone verse if you really wanted to, but y'all ain't ready to do that.
But y'all want to go give us a Batwoman show.
Yeah.
And say, oh, here you go. Here goes the all Black universe.
Yeah, here's the Black verse.
No, bro. Oh, Latino Batgirl. Oh, here go James Gordon. He's Black now in the Robert Pattinson.
Right.
Right.
Bro, like, can we,
stupid stuff.
Like, you can use Lucius freaking Fox for that verse. He is already African-American. And you get what you want.
That's why I respect Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Because the way he approached the movies and he kept all the characters true to what they were, but he tried to put them in a real world situation. I respect the hell out of him for that. He took a character, just like you said, Dmitri, Lucius Fox, who a lot of people don't know. He took a chance on him to make him a focal point in all three movies, okay? It wasn't just one movie. He put him in all three movies. Which he took a big chance by doing that. Yeah. Because the only thing I knew about Lucius Fox is from the animated series when I was a kid, and that was it. Yeah. It's just, bro, we don't ask for that. Just make a good movie. If you're gonna do a Batman movie, make a good Batman movie.
I'll say it like this: the only people that ask for that are the people on in social media like Twitter. That's the only people that don't read that ask for that. They don't. And the funny thing about it, they came out and a report came out and it literally said the people that they put this stuff to, like none of them. I think it was 5 or 6% of them actually buy a book. Yeah. No, it's 20%. That's what it was. 20% of them actually buy a book. And I was like,
they want to listen to the people who like, oh yeah, we want Michael B. Jordan to be Superman movie.
Bring him back for bring Killmonger back for Black Panther 2 for reasons.
For whatever reason. It's just
that's another podcast for real.
Yeah, that's a whole another podcast right there.
Seriously, but it's just DC just doing a lot, man. Like I said, they do have some good going on. They have a spark of stuff every now and again because I really love, and this is for me not even having actually watched the show. I just watched a couple of clips on YouTube, and I love all of the characters on Peacemaker. I think it's really dope. But it's here on the other end of it, and it's the same thing you could say for Marvel. They're sure really putting all the eggs in the basket for their TV shows, and then it feels like some of the movies are just lacking. I don't know if it's because of I don't know what it is. I guess, it's because these movie studios, it takes a lot to make a movie and stuff just gets pushed over or whatever. But it's just, I don't know, man. I just really...
The car's running out of gas, bro.
It's running out of gas.
As long as they could. And it's running out of gas.
They're like, man, we really had a good formula going. Now we got to figure out this whole thing and work it out. And
anymore, man.
Yeah,
I think they just really need, I think what they need to do is like figure out and truly figure out who they want their audience to be. Because like I was telling Joshua, I would love to see, you know what I'm saying, a PG-13 movie, or if it has that kind of vibe to it. My thing is, don't make a Batman movie that's dark and brooding, and y'all don't pick the saddest Nirvana song to play. You know, the camera lens is red, all this kind of mess. Ain't nobody smiled the whole trailer. Everybody looking tired and upset. And then you say, oh, it's PG-13. No, dude, if it's a PG, you missed the mark. If it's a PG-13 movie, if it's a kid's movie, dude, I want to see excitement. I want to see Batman flying through there. I want to see whatever. I want to see something cool. I want to see like something. I don't want to see that.
Toys, boy. Sell me those toys. If you're gonna make a PG-13, sell me them toys. I better see Batman and some.
Boy,
I want to see. I want to see
toys
something
trash. It's
no,
like if you're gonna make
toys,
it's like, bro, if you're gonna make toys, like at least make them look cool. It's like, cause like I don't even be paying attention to trailers. Like I basically watch trailers with one eye closed, and I'm just like, because I looked up the toy for the Riddler. I'm just like, why is the Riddler wearing combat boots, like cargo pants?
Look, he was in the army, man.
yeah, he was in the army before all this, and somehow he figured out Batman's identity before Batman really was Batman. So we here now. We that's.
See, I guess, man. I'm just like, don't frame it. My take home for DC, man, like for this whole thing is just like, bro, don't frame it as a rated R, because it has all the bells and whistles of a rated R movie, from the trailer. But you know what I'm saying, when we actually get to the like just like the Venom thing, it's got all the bells and whistles from the trailers of a rated R movie. But when I get to the theater, I see Venom in a club with like strobe lights.
With strobe lights and those little rings.
Bro, so disrespectful.
Talk about drop the mic or whatever. Dude, like don't get me started on that. Because Carnage, they wasted that. They wasted what's his name? They wasted him in that role because he could have pulled it off, but they wanted to give him like a love story and give him like and make Carnage give him a love story and make him like, oh, I love. This is one reason why I do everything because I love this person. I'm like, don't give no flying fuck about no love interest. He just wants to see the world burn, and I was prepared to see that for about an hour and a half. I was ready.
And I'm scared that's what we're gonna get with this Batman movie. Like I said, they're gonna have, because they got too many cooks. You got, you know what I'm saying, you got the Riddler, and then you got the Penguin doing what I don't even know what his arc is. I don't even know what he's doing. And then you got you're gonna have this playful thing the whole movie long of Batman and Catwoman. Like, oh, I think I want to have sex with you, but we can't because it's PG-13.
Because the kids.
And then it's
no. Because Batman don't do that. Remember that?
You don't go
right. Because Batman. Because Batman don't eat cat, so it's just. But then out of all of this, somewhere at the end of the movie, we're gonna get our Joker reference, and there you go, guys. I'm just like,
I would hope there wouldn't be a Joker reference at the end of the movie. I'd give it a point just for no Joker reference.
No, we're gonna get a post-credit scene with the Joker.
You already know they are, bro.
This is so dumb. This is like what y'all said. Is what kid is gonna want to watch this? Like, kids don't know about romance.
No, because what happens when you have a PG-13 movie that has like rated R themes, the movie's completely boring because you take all the fun parts out of it. Yep. You take the sex, the violence, the cursing, everything that makes that movie, you took it all out. So it's just a boring mess, and that's what it's going to be.
I expect Gotham City to look like Metropolis, bro. That's what I'm expecting us to go in there. I'm expecting it to be like the daytime, bright lights, no like green grudge or whatever, like darkness of Gotham. And
Nirvana song, one of the most depressing ones of their songs. To advertise this trailer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It doesn't even fit it anymore.
It does.
Nah, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the trailer. It doesn't fit the demographic. I'm thinking I'm
gonna get a Batman he's really lost.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, like I swear, I'm pretty sure they're gonna cut out him beating the crap out of that guy. That's not gonna be in the movie.
Oh
Him
yeah.
beating the mess out that man
If
ain't
you
gonna be in the
notice,
movie.
have you noticed that
Yeah.
it hasn't showed up? That scene hasn't showed
It
up.
hasn't
in
even
any
showed
trailer
up
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
Exactly.
they don't show up no more.
Yeah, we can't let the kids see that.
Nah,
But shout out to Josh wearing his Nirvana stuff though. He knew the assignment today.
yeah, man. But definitely, y'all. In closing, man, for tonight, all I gotta say is DC, do better, man. That's all.
Mhm.
That's all we wanted to say. You got to do much
Stop
better.
relying on Batman.
Yeah.
Relying on Batman.
You got, like,
It's time for a change, man. It's
Hey,
another
don't pick up Superman. Let the Flash do some stuff. You don't want to touch the Flash. Like y'all don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
Y'all act like y'all
Give-
scared to mess with him.
Green Lantern John Stewart movie.
Yes.
And put that shit in the 60s and have him come back from the Vietnam War. I guarantee you to be a hit.
And don't have Michael B. Jordan playing John Stewart either.
Hell
or
Actually,
Tyrese.
no.
I don't want to see that nigga either.
Nah, you know who I want to play him. My boy David, man.
Oh yeah, John David will do really good. The only thing that scares me about John David is he's extremely short. Like
He is short. He's short as hell.
Yeah,
that's
but
the
they can work that camera angle and make it work though. Like they can do it.
He is short, but I
But-
mean, bro, give
bro.
me something like that, bro. I bet you that'll mess some people up.
And don't put out the static movie. Just let it die. Let it
I
die.
don't want to see a static movie. I don't want to see any movie from Milestone.
Yeah, I don't want to see Icon, Rocket, Harwin.
Close that chapter.
Like,
Yeah,
and,
let's
here's the
just
thing.
close it.
Here's the thing. Close that chapter and let me buy Milestone from you because I'll do it better than y'all.
I'm saying for real.
Hey, me and Marcus will do better. Me and Marcus will kill it. We got this.
Yeah. They're gonna try to crucify me after I'm done with them. Because I'm gonna put some real stuff.
You're gonna hire black actors besides like Michael B. Jordan,
the chosen few,
Tyrese, The Rock, and Kevin Hart.
Right. Like, oh yeah, like Joshua said earlier today, I have me dead, bro. He was like, yo, Chad, isn't Black Adam like?
Yeah, right.
He was like, I didn't know Black Adam was Samoan.
That man is Egyptian, bro.
I was like, he's not Samoan. Like Black Adam is Egyptian as fuck.
Yeah,
with a heavy
bro.
accent and everything.
Right?
Bro, I
With
could have
the
swore he
heaviest
was.
accent, bro.
Nah, bro, I could have swore he was Samoan, bro. Y'all tripping.
Of course, everybody is Samoan, man. It's just like I said, and that was another miscast for me. Okay, I get it. Everybody wants The Rock to play, but come on, he's not gonna. He's just gonna be The Rock again. That's all he does is play The Rock.
That's
it.
true.
I ain't gonna lie though. That teaser they dropped though, where he like electrocuted old dude and turned him into like dust. I ain't gonna lie, that was dope as fuck.
That was pretty
dope.
Other
than that,
but like
that's the only thing that got my attention. But everything else was like, yeah.
And like I told you, I need to see a full trailer. I need to see a full entire trailer. I don't need to see no teaser.
So I gotta ask y'all this before we close out.
All right.
Since I already gave what my movie would be, what movie do you want to see DC make, or what character would you want?
Before the Flashpoint movie stuff started, I wanted to see a solo Flash movie, like an origin to whatever. Before we dive into Flashpoint, but now we're in Flashpoint, so I gotta be happy that they're gonna fuck up the Flash. Okay, I gotta be happy. I gotta be happy about that. I was talking to my friend, and we both were like, "Yeah, I don't know if I even want to see it this point in time. There's so much stuff I've seen from it. I don't even know if I want to see the movie."
Yeah. Nah,
that's my pick.
Yeah,
that
I
would have
definitely
been my
feel
pick.
that.
All right, that would have been my pick. But now it's like at this point in time, I don't put a movie out there. I might watch it. I ain't got no. I don't like if they're like if anything, I want them to touch Milestone, but I don't even want them to touch it anymore. Like I wanted to see a static movie, but I don't want to see that no more. Like my motivation is sapped, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all do it.
Man, here's what I want to see. I want to see the Ben Affleck Batman movie. That's what I want to see.
And I take it back. I want to see a Henry Cavill, another solo Henry Cavill movie. That's what I want to see. There we go.
I'm just like, I did not get my Batfleck movie that I signed up for. Like, I was waiting for it, and I still haven't gotten it yet.
Trying to get that Frank Miller.
Okay.
You trying to get that Frank Miller Batman. You trying to get the Frank Miller
You
Batman.
won't get it, Chad.
You ain't getting it.
I want to see my man. I want to see my man riding a horse, bro. Like, where's my Batman riding a horse?
Bro, I'm still waiting for that scene I wanted to see in that Batlet movie where Jared Leto's Joker is like coming to confront him, and then you hear in the alleyway, and then you just see somebody come out, and you see a smile, and it's fucking William Dafoe.
Oh,
Joker.
true.
And he shoots Jared Leto's Joker.
Yes,
and was like, thanks for holding it down, son. Not even saying just mocking him. And then he steps over him and he takes like a flower or whatever he has on him or his little stupid cane. And then he says, remember me? I'm back.
That would be good. Willem Dafoe would kill that.
You know what they trying to do though? They already hinting at it. They trying to make him the fake Joker in the Joaquin Phoenix movie coming up.
I'm good, bro.
I'm good. Make him.
They're trying to make him. They're trying to make him a Joker imposter in the Joaquin Phoenix movie.
Swap that around, like flip the role around. Make Joaquin Phoenix the faker one, and then make Willem Dafoe the actual one. I like this package it that way, because like in the first, like in the Joker movie, he's not really the iconic Joker at all. Like he's just there's a lot of things that are similar, but like he ain't that.
Yeah, it's just like his own thing. That's why I thought it would have been. That's why I thought that movie would have been good as a one-off, because it's like, great, a little Elseworld story, nice, and then it's over with, and it's held in this little bubble, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? He got his comeuppance, good, but now they're gonna
get Ryan Gosling.
Now we're finna get Ryan.
Now it's gonna be part of the what? The multiverse.
No, it's a shame. But no, like we were saying, like it's a shame. Like personally, I love the whole like just having a character like the villain and giving them their origin story and them not having any type of relationship with any other character in their universe, like the Joker movie. Yeah. Like, and I would love if they did that with Poison Ivy, because Poison Ivy she's like my favorite female DC villain.
Hey,
like I just want a really good Poison Ivy origin story. But then again, I could be biased with Poison Ivy because I really like the one from the Arkham series.
That was a great portrayal of Poison Ivy.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Can I say that the Arkham series is a better standalone Batman series than the fucking than the Batman movie now? Like that's bad. That is bad.
It's got the most wonderful twist I've ever seen in a recent telling of a Batman story. Like
the wonderful twist. The
wonderful twist. It does. It's got a good. It's got a good twist that basically like Joker dies out of his own stupidity. It's just like it's hilarious.
And I love
it. Because his stupid ass thought Batman was trying to trick him. And fucking died.
And now look at you.
It's literally like the joke's on you, the joke's on the Joker. It's dang, bro, you went out bad. But really, technically, Bruce still went out bad because the Joker still had the last laugh. So it's a really good story. I really like how it. But it's just one of the things, man. It's just like it just goes to show you like how little encapsulated projects like that they seem to have more direction. Because like you were saying, Marcus, when you get to the big boys and you get to these $2 billion, dollar films and all this kind of stuff, it's so many cooks, man. It's so many people that have to benefit off of this project that it just turns into some BS at the end of the day.
Exactly. I don't know. Like I think it's like some things just work better in comic book and animated universes. It is what it is. Like like you're gonna get way. If they ever did a Batman Beyond movie, it would never compare to like the comic book run. The comic book run, like if anybody in there, needs something to read, like a Batman series, and they want to get away from like Bruce Wayne, the Batman Beyond run for the DC did is amazing, great. I'm not even talking about the animated. I'm talking about like the comic book stuff. They really put some respect on a lot of the characters. They even brought Damian Wayne back, and he was like Ra's al Ghul, dude. Like,
that's dope. I got
yeah,
send me the book, like what books they are, because I gotta pick that
okay.
up.
Definitely put it in the chat, bro. I'm gonna put it up too.
Yeah, because like I was watching the shout out to Comic Historian, like he did the whole run, and I was watching that one too, because like, and when he did that twist, I was like, and then Damien, like he tells Terry McGinnis, he was like, I was Batman Beyond before you were. I dropped it because I thought Ra's al Ghul was a better role for me, that I could help out people better as Ra's al Ghul. He said, not only that, but they fought each other, and he was like, "Nah, I know your whole strategy. I was Batman Beyond before you." I was like,
these are the people who should be writing these movies.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna end it on that.
Yeah,
these are the people who should be
I
writing
told
these
you the
movies.
Batman Beyond comic run is great, and I hated that they discontinued it, dude. Like they stopped doing it. I was like,
these are the people who should be writing these movies, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. So DC, do better, man. Do better.
Oh yeah,
but
and one more thing. Now that I remember, I saw some mess on Instagram about how the guy that draws the Static comic, the new one, he's trying to like see if he can do some like a Batman Beyond comic.
He was on there with us.
Right. Let me just turn the camera. Like, nah,
let me just block the camera like that, you know?
and on that horrible note, all right, guys. Good night. But no, yeah, man. But yeah, guys, definitely, man. It's been dope, man. Talking to y'all about the craziness that DC is doing, and hopefully that Mr. Joshua said never happens. Never, not ever, never.
Ever.
So definitely, guys.
I'd rather keep the Batman Beyond universe
sacred.
dead.
It needs to be kept, sacred. Yeah. So we definitely want to know, man, how y'all feel out there about everything going on with DC, man. We want to know how y'all feel about the movies, especially with Batman coming out. Do you like it? Do you love it? What's going on with that PG-13 rating? I know we hate it. We just want to know how you guys feel about it, man. But just like every week, guys, this has been the Square Round Table podcast. For everybody that's watched us, man, we are so happy that you guys joined us on this amazing episode, guys. You can catch all of our other amazing episodes on our website, and that is squareroundtablepod.fandomlim.com. And one more time, all of those podcasts are on squareroundtablepod.fandomlim.com.
Or you can catch us on YouTube. And if you like the video, obviously smack the like button, leave us a comment. If you agreed with us, disagreed with us, I want to hear all those opinions, and I will be down there too. As they say, I want all the smoke. So you go down there and leave it for me. I'll read through it. Share the video because that helps out a lot. Hit the notification bell on the right side of the video so that you get notified of the following podcast and anything that we do outside of that. And follow us on all our socials, our Instagram, our the Facebook group. Bring some life to that. Unlike DC's track record right now, we're having some great steam right now. So help us out in that group. Help us get good in the Facebook group. Bring some life to it, man. It's dead. Follow us on Twitter if you have a Twitter. And yeah, that's all. I'm good. I'm out. I said my piece.
All right, guys. As always, guys, we love y'all, man. And this is definitely Black History Month. So I want to say from all of us here at the Square Round Table podcast, happy Black History Month, guys. And look, we are out. Peace.